Hey, hey, hey. It is Saturday and getting ready for bed. But decided to come on have a chit chat with you guys. Mm, as you guys can see that I take a shower, take a bath, I brush my teeth, I put creams on my face, um, and do all that. But I always leave my hair down. You know, it really doesn't bother me. But I got my little light here, when I'm reading or something, or when I'm doing my lives. But anyways, my son is watching TV, and I believe it's 10:30, and it's a weekend, so usually he stays a little bit up. But yesterday, we did a lot of talking, me and my boy, and it was weird because I'm in my room, he's in his room, and we're talking loud, like, yeah, I know this and that. Instead of him coming over here close, because he thinks that I'm gonna get weak, and I'm gonna go over there and lay down in his room. And I'm over here thinking maybe he's gonna get tired of talking to me loud, so he's gonna come to my room. Well, nope, neither of us budge. We end up sleeping in our own room. The only bad thing with him is that he likes to sleep with the light on, with the TV on. But I gotta get him used to sleeping in his room, because if he doesn't, well, he usually sleeps in his room, but he has to have TV on and all that. And I like to be in a room where it's kind of warm, not too warm, more in the cold, because I like to be under the covers, hibernating. That's my favorite. I'm talking, and make it alive, and so yeah. And I've been thinking, I've been going to the internet, printing out some things in the printer so I could get prepared, because I'm gonna have to get prepared. But I like to take my time on everything to have it all lined up. And then um, I met one of the. I've been talking to one of my acquaintance or a friend. I got to talk to her. We got to talk and communicate about. I guess we were married to the same man. The only thing is that I divorced him, and she still hasn't been able to divorce him. And I believe got married with him in 2005 or something like that. And she's still married to him. And I was married to him, but I divorced him. And I guess his wife now is still married to him, is married to him. So I wonder if she knows that he's still married in Oregon. It's weird, because he's been married multiple times. And I thought I was bad. Because I have 3 marriages. I have my first, which was my first love. He was my high school sweetheart. We still talk and everything, so that's good. And then I got married to Chemo from Egypt, and then I came back from Egypt over here, and I never went back. I do like the life in Egypt. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of differences, and there's a lot of differences, and there was a lot of that time I didn't look at things. I was so into my relationship with him, but I didn't like the fact that I was older than him. So I wasn't, I didn't feel good. I didn't feel right about it. So that's okay, you know. He has his wife. He has his wife, and he has his. I guess he has two little girls. So, you know, it's okay. Mm, and then I was married to this last one, and I have a son with him. And I have three older kids, and I have my little boy that's 13. But yeah, they grow fast. Huh? But anyways, I am so blessed, and I didn't think, you know, after not seeing him for 6, 7 years, because we were going through, a hard, it was like a nasty separation because he was a cheater. And not only he was a cheater, he was kind of like living a double life. And I kind of think since he's too narcissistic, it's like everything he does is right. Everybody around him is wrong. And I've been studying it so much. I have books galore about narcissistic, and I think two of them, I think they went with a friend. She's been reading up on it. Um, I lived a very, very ugly life with this man. And the sad thing is that I really, really loved this man. I loved him. I loved him a lot. Now, I kind of think that I still have a little bit of love for him, but I don't know if it's love. I think it's more like I got used to him because we were together for 10, going almost 11 years, 10 and a half years. And, he did a number on me. You know, he was very abusive. He liked to hit. And me, out of the respect, I wouldn't put my hands on him or anything because I really, really loved him. And I don't think he loved anybody. I don't think he loved me. I don't think he loved all his other exes and the women that he jumps into a relationship. If it could be overnight, he'll jump into a relationship. Why? Because I've noticed one thing. Money is a big issue on his part. He does not like to waste any money on nobody. On You gotta remind me. 2 weeks ago, my son's birthday, March 30, he gave my son $150, which my son still has, but not all of it. But he has. But he buys games and stuff like that he needs. It is so funny because it seems like ever since that time that he gave him money, it was a big problem. After that, you know, I'm not allowed to touch that money. In some way, he still wants to control. Still wants to control, still wants to run amok up in my place. It's not going to happen. He's not welcome in my home. He has came because I wanted him to see that my son lives good. We live good. We are so rich by the name of Jesus, by my creator, because I have everything because of him, because of Jesus. And you know, you should see, I got so much taken from me by him. I had my father's car that was taken by him. And when I put it, because I put it on both of our names, because this is the way I seen it. I care so much about him that I didn't want to, what was mine was his. And I was his, even though I had divorced him like a year or 2 years after he did what he did to me and my son. I divorced him, but I still, we were still seeing each other, you know. This is the way I see it. I cared and I still loved him. But I wanted a good relationship. I wanted a good marriage. even though we weren't married, I was willing to marry him again if he was going to be good, but he wasn't good at all. So I just said, nah, I'm good. But, and thank God that, you know, my parents taught me well about my money and taught me that, bills come first, bills get paid. And I did that. I've been doing this. I've been here in my house for 5 years and my place, and I never have a problem. One time I remember asking him, will you help me? Because I want to get an apartment. And he said, yeah. And he got mad like a day later. He called me and he was just bitching, like attacking me for no reason. So he won't have to help me with no money. All right, fine. Then he got locked up. So, anyways, I am so blessed where I'm at. I might not have a car, but soon, I'm looking about a year from now, I will end up having me a brand new car. I'm just waiting for Jesus to bless me, God to bless me, and get everything cleared out where I could be able to maybe buy a car. I'm just, waiting right now. I'm having to go back to the doctors for a revalidation to try to go back to work, but they think that, I guess, because of the pandemic, everybody was like, I'm over here talking to the thing about what everything I'm doing, and I'm gonna ask my little boy. He just wants to put his 2 cents in, and I have to go and get my driver's license and all that stuff to, be right with the law and do the right things. And with the pandemic happening and everything, and I had gotten into a car accident in 2008, and I did a lot of head trauma. There's my past, I really don't remember it. My memory, there's like little things like, that suddenly it's like, I'll either have a dream of it and I start thinking about it, and I always say maybe that was part of what I used to do. But my mom, she's told me what I've done, what I used to work in and everything. So, and I try to put numbers together, but it's very hard for me. I notice I get confused sometimes about my age. My daughter has to keep on correcting me about that. I still remember my kids. I don't remember too much. And when they say something, I'm like, huh? Really? That happened? So I'm like, kind of like, what? So, and then, but I remember from when I was home. Do I remember how sick I was? No, I don't remember the part. I started remembering when I started, I guess, getting hit, and I wouldn't understand. And a lot of those hits didn't really hurt me when I got first beat in 2008, 2 months after I had the accident. I really don't know. I know that I was pretty beat up because of pictures and everything, but I guess I've been in so much pain that it wasn't hurting. I don't know. It's just things that I've been trying to think about and everything. But God knows. God knows, and God knows how I'm feeling, and take it from there. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about what they say. They know too, and it's all in God's hands what's gonna happen. But other than that, I guess my son's dad wants to take me to court, and I guess he wants to try to take my son away because he got into an argument with my boy and with me. And I was kind of very hurt because my son, there's times that he gets kind of like disrespectful, but then I noticed that right now he's growing. You know, he's growing and he's 13 and he's going through that stage. But it's hard for me to know because, you know, he's a boy. You know, I have a son, an older son, but his dad was in the picture all the time. So there's, hold on, RJ, I'm talking. And, um, and that, you know, we're just going to have to see what happens. But, yeah, he's trying to do that. He was never around. He's never, been able, he's never been a stable person. Never. At all. So he always seems to find somebody that's not all there and not all there and he does everything as verbally talking and everything, and the woman falls for them. And then if he sleeps with them, then you know he's never going to leave the house. He ends up making that his pad. So, oh well, it is what it is. And all I could do is just pray for the man. I can't really say anything. I can't really, you know, I rather, how would I say it? I rather love him from a distance. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I'm not a woman that likes to be with different men and have just a rap sheet. Like when people go to jail and they have a rap sheet for everything they're doing. I don't have that rap sheet. I'm just known as Rock, and I just know that I was very hard. And I carry myself like a tomboy because I grew up with three big brothers, and pretty much I didn't really play with dolls or anything like that. I was just like thinking I was the little princess around the house, and that was it. And got spoiled. That was it. My dad used to spoil me, and my mom. My mom had her way of spoiling me. She was quiet, but she spoiled me. She bought me. She was the one that was buying me a lot of my jewelry and everything. I had a lot of jewelry. But when I was with this individual, he was the number one person to take everything to the pawn shop and take it and get money for it. So, but hey, that's his thing. You know, he's the one that has to answer to God. I mean, you know, I'll answer for what I've done, and you know, and God knows that I have repented so many times, and I ask him for forgiveness, and I know he has forgiven me. So maybe that's why I'm more different. I'm more. I could see, you know, I could see the good in people, and I could see the bad in people. And I still see a lot of things that God makes me see, so I could be able to speak on it. And, you know, like I'm doing with my life. You know, my life, I got very young with my first husband. He was my best friend, actually. And but I could hear my son talking, so I just kind of like put an ear to find out who he's talking to. Forgot who you are. RJ, who is it? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Well, you said because I don't know who you are. I don't know if you answer the phone. I didn't know if you answer the phone and they're like trying to. You don't remember who it was. But anyways, tomorrow's Sunday, and I haven't been going to church because I don't have a vehicle. I have a vehicle with my mom, but until I get my driver's license situated, I have my driver's license. I just have to take all the paperwork that I had to take to get my tests and everything. Everything came out good. And I got to take it to them so they could give me my license, take a picture and give me the license. I just haven't gone and do it. So, but I'll take care of it this week. I'll take care of it as soon as everything goes good. But otherwise, I got my permit. So my permit's good. So because I went to the DMV not too long ago and got an extension for 2 months. So I'm good. But anyways, I've been going online to do the order of Gatorades because there's the only one flavor that he likes, and that's the only one he takes, and it's called Cool Blue. But there's none. They're all out in all the Smart and Finals. So I have to buy them individual, but I'd rather buy the case. So tomorrow, hopefully, if I could, my mom would take me. If she doesn't, then I guess we have to wait until Monday because Mom has an appointment on Monday with the doctors. So then I have an appointment Monday and Tuesday with the doctors, and then I have to go to the doctor again on Thursday. So I'll be pretty busy this week coming. See how that goes. And then I don't know when his court, supposedly I'm getting sent to court. He already called the school, so, and I guess he asked for paperwork, which it's okay. It is what it is, and no matter what, I will fight for my son because it's all about me. When I was mad, I just said, yeah, you want him, you take him. I'll give him to you. But then that's like talking out of the side of my neck. But he knows that I wouldn't do it. He knows. If I've had my son for 13 years and I'm the one that coughs off everything, and he can't even do that. Can't even have his own place. That's sad. And it's not like he doesn't get money. He has money from his SSI. It's like SSI welfare because he has never worked. And he's used to suing multiple businesses to get money. If it's a lie on his part, believe me, he's good. Nobody said he wasn't a con artist because he's been known for being a con. So, anyways, I want to tell everybody, God bless you guys. Don't forget to say your prayers. I love you guys all, and be good to yourself and be good to your house, and don't forget, without Jesus in our lives, we are nothing. Nothing. So, love yourself because God loves you and only you. So we have to love ourselves in order to be free from all the negative out there. So take care, you guys. God bless you. Peace and God be with you guys 24/7. Good night. Bye.